What is up, you guys? This is Very Employed. I'm back for another episode streaming anything live. Today I have to figure out how to set up this scene because the aspect ratio is all wrong because of simple things that are within my control, I suppose. I think we'll just expand it to there. I mean, is there anything useful on this side? There definitely is. I'm just gonna ignore them though. I need to figure out a layout, a better one. I'll figure it out, don't worry. Anyway, hello everyone. Welcome to my TED Talk. Yeah, okay, there we go. That seems to be good enough. So today I have no real plan. Everyone seems to be busy today, and yeah. What else can you really do when everyone's busy? Besides go back into your hobbies and lose yourself to the music. But yeah, we're gonna, I don't know, try to be creative. We're currently in my coffee table file, which has 2 printed out designs that I've done so far, which are generic. This one on the right's generic enough to already exist. I'm sure someone's designed this table at some point. I'm not really involved in the furniture world. I'll have to look one day, see if there's any furniture experts out there. But yeah, this is kind of like where I kind of want to go toward for my business at some point. Just for my personal business for design, because I think furniture is just small scale architecture. It's kind of cheaper. It's much cheaper, actually. And you can sell a lot more of them. And I think that's fun. But the issue with trying to design something is that whenever you find yourself designing for yourself, you're always going to run into issues. So what I'm currently using is a nominal 2x4, so it's like 1.5 by 3.5, and these are kind of tables or furniture that I want to build myself. There's a big issue that we're gonna run into, which is chairs and couches. I think couches are like one of the more cool things you could build yourself, but the issue you run into is that it's very hard to upholster stuff when you're only able, or you only know how to work with physical stuff. But we'll have to figure that out as we go, I guess. Maybe today I want to design a couch. Never designed a couch in my life. Don't know the dimensions of a couch, but I do know how to design structure. Therefore, I should be qualified. Okay. So let's kind of... Oh, weird. Okay, that's how we're designing. We'll go on this axis for couch. Okay, so a couch. A human, on average, what we plan for in architecture is like 1.5 feet, which realistically kind of small, but it'll fit the butt of a lot of people. So we could try 2 feet per person, which I don't know. Does that sound right? Does anyone know? We're gonna figure out one of my more liked couches, which would be a Nebraska Furniture Mart. Not affiliated. Also, I owe them money, I think. Oh man. But we're gonna go look at their couch dimensions. We're gonna cheat a little bit. there's this one couch that everyone owns. It's like the default first apartment couch, which is the signature design by Ashley Mayer, 2-piece ratio, blah 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 blah, and charcoal. This is the first couch I got when I moved out. Extremely comfortable, extremely easy to set up, fits anywhere and everywhere. And yeah, I like it a lot. So we're just gonna cheat and use the dimensions off of this thing, which they should give. Oh, they give everything. Oh yeah, because don't you want to fit this through your door? The depth and the height are the same. Weird. But I love this couch. It's one of my favorite couches I've ever had. So we're going to say that seat width is 65 inches. So it's going to be all three. Is that sectional or is that both pieces together? 65 inches seems pretty long. So yeah, 2 feet, just about 2 feet per seat, it seems like. Arm height's 38. Like, there's a lot of useful dimensions in here. Thank you, Ashley Furniture, or Ashley, whoever. You're wonderful. Hey, I need a number pad. Where is that thing? Just pull that out of wherever it's from. Okay. So we're gonna go 65.5. That's inches. Oh, we're not even in inches right now. Let's switch over. You guys can't see layover or overlays, which is fine. If you guys really want to learn how to use this program, you'll just hit me up. Okay, now we're over in inches. You can tell by the bottom left corner here. But what we're gonna probably try is now we're gonna try to mimic this. We're just gonna straight up steal. We're stealing these dimensions. They can't stop us. They can't even try. Seat depth 22, top of cushion to top of back. Oh, that's interesting too. Wow. I don't think they're gonna give the height of the product because they don't deem it necessary. But we kind of can, if we really want, we can rip dimensions and start like playing with it. I don't really want to resort to that because that kind of seems mean, but we might have to. Seat height's 22 inches, seat depth's 22 inches. Would that mean that, what are they saying by that? Is that even height right there? Using my completely accurate finger gauges, it looks like that's correct. Huh, so the total height's 44 inches, just about, I would say. No, top of cushion to top of back, 16. So technically, we can go 16.5 plus 22, 38. 38 and a half. And that's a couch right there. And so I'll just draw some real quick lines. Raise this up to 22 inches. Oh, that's tall. And then we'll copy this to 16.5. Does that look right? That I could be right. Do I have a tape measure? I should have a tape measure on me right now. Oh no. When designing furniture, you should always have a measuring tool near you. Damn. Oh, guess I'm not finding that. Okay. mean, is that the ratio? Is that good? Copy that. Take then a distance measurement. Can't see that. That says 5.5. They say the legs are 3 inches long. So what I could do is pull these two down. Arm height, they say, is 38 inches. So we'll take that measurement right here. Just go 38. Whoa, hey, oh, calm down. Arm height at 38. Oh no, that's about right. All things considered. For this couch specifically, at least. Yeah, that's just weird. I don't know. If only I had a tape measure near me. What did I do with it? It has to be outside in the kitchen. Why did I have it out there, you might ask? I don't know. I really don't know, actually. Couldn't tell you right now. I used to have it out here. Huh. Alright, well. That's good enough, I guess. Maybe a seat being 22 inches wide we can test that. We can test that now. That works, but that only equals up to 3 of them, which means that the end piece is counted by itself? Yeah, it has to be, right? General, blah blah blah, 65 inches wide. No, it can't be 20. The seat depth? So it has to be longer? Just good review. Nothing too... I mean, it would be too much to ask for a technical manual, right? It doesn't have a picture with the sectional on it. Alright, well, let's see what this looks like then. Full screen, please. Full screen, zoom, please. Give me image. Very need image, please. Save image as. Downloads will work. As good practice, yeah, those open up on there. Good about there. Now, is it saying the overall size is that, or is it saying something else? No, not scale 1D. Even at this scale, this wouldn't work. So now we're thinking. Alright, well, what does it look like if this is up here? That's almost something right there. That's not 22 inches though, is it? It could be. If we don't use our brain and we only use pure math, that seems about right. Okay, sure, whatever. No, actually, wait. I'm not into this right now. It feels like they're lying to me. That feels wrong. I'm just gonna delete that. And that feels wrong. We're gonna delete that. So, with this rough scaling, it's still wrong. But even here we could rip a dimension though. So let's try that. What does it say this distance is? 1.5, like I said. Okay. We could go bigger. We could go 2. What does that mean? 2? 1.5. We could go to 18? No, that's 2. No. 16? No. 1.5. That's 12 plus 6. So that's 18. So 18. It's like you got 20 inches wide. I mean, at that point, might as well go to 22. And then at that point, it's like, oh, all rules are out the window. I didn't go to furniture design school, so alright, I mean, we got some basic dimensions, I guess. 22 seems tall. Hold on, everyone. Hold on. Just hold on. Hold the horses. Okay, now we're talking. We could go 20 inches off the ground. Maybe 22, but it's gonna compress a lot. And then how do you want to be in a seat? So couches I hate the most are the couches where you have to go too far back to recline. But you kind of want to go far back into the couch, right? Huh. Interesting. What a perplexing problem. I wonder if there's any basic couch design theory. Ah, it's a video that didn't pause when I clicked on it. It's a virus. Firmness, commodity. Wow, I'm good. And delight. Wow, incredible. Architecture, got you. I know how to do architecture. I really know how to do architecture, thank you. Yeah, no, I know how to do it. Oh god, okay. Okay, pointless. Bad video. Alright. No, I know design. I know how to design, please. Alright, we're going back to dimensions. Here we go, we click. I think Herman Miller has anything? Maybe I can steal their ideas. They're the best in the business, right? They would definitely have plans. There's no way they wouldn't have all their secrets online, right? Resources. Ooh. Product models, let's go. There's all the Millers and stuff. I don't want to design a knockoff. That's the thing. But I do want to design a 3-seat couch. So we'll take that. Oh, cool. They even got the sectionals. Cool. I kind of want to look at some of the more simplistic things they have and then work my way up to whatever I want. A phone booth? They designed a phone booth? That's crazy. Bar height sofa? Oh god, that sounds dangerous. Man, you guys should see some. Oh man. Product category. Lounge? Yeah, benches or lounge seems to be lounge seating and benches apply. That feels like, those feel like couches. Yeah, sofas. Cool. More. Give me more. Oh, those are the uncomfortable ones. Those are super deep couches. I hate the deepness of those couches. Anyway. less about me and more about, oh, I hate high wall. Ooh, man, these are triggering me. Continuing to look through the catalog. I just want to find something that makes me happy. I like that, actually. Public office landscape. That's a pretty cool design. That's pretty cool, Herman Miller. That's pretty cool. Good way to get your shit stolen, though. But I like it. Kind of boring, these couches. I think I grabbed one of the more generic. No, I didn't grab the more generic one. I grabbed one of the more complicated ones because I'm a big dumb idiot. Scrolling up. Hold on, I have to grab it. I have to grab something. Tuxedo classic with arms. That sounds right. Boop. Now I can move on. Man, if I could just find a client for this, it'd be so much easier. Design is so much easier when you have a client. Because they have an idea of what they want, whereas for me, it's like, if it works and it doesn't shake, or as long as it shakes the way I want it to, I'm happy. Oh hey, it's that chair. I hate that chair. It's pain, that chair. It's fine though. I kind of want to download this though. Very does kind of want to design one of those for himself. Cost more than just buying one. The disadvantage, the strict disadvantage that I'm working with is the fact that I don't do metal work. So I can't do any cool, like, low profile designs. It all has to be pretty thick and pretty stacked. Whereas anything with elegance has to come from metal construction, which I will not be able to do. Which should be fine. It shouldn't be an issue. It'll just suck. I think I found the sofa that I want. This one I want to buy. I'm just going to download the model for it. I believe I have to give them all my information so they know that I'm not going to steal it. Or that I'm not just going to build my own one day. But I don't think they understand that. They're incredible for providing all these resources. Ooh, the collection, you say? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. SketchUp, AutoCAD 3D is probably gonna work for me. I'll also take a Revit. AutoCAD and Revit. AutoCAD and Revit. Oh, they even have the dimensions to scale. Cool. Cool. Love it. So what I want to do is I want to find this one. Yeah, that one. We're going to extract that to... Actually, no, we're just going to take this one. Ooh, good luck. Good luck. Wait, cancel. Click too fast. Insert file. Okay. Now, I don't know what scale these are set up at. The measurements, or the dimensions are in inches, so I'm going to assume that this is in inches. embedded, whatever, all good. Oh, you can't see these overlays, but they're overlays here. Boom, 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 boom. As a group. Inches, please. It's correct. Who would have thunk? All right, cool. All right, so we have this inserted now. Go into perspective. Look at that. Brilliant. They provided just enough detail for it to be good. I love it. Wow. I'm gonna 3D print this. I think there might... I mean, I didn't have to click on any agreements, which is really weird. Yeah, whatever. Okay, so here's some main issues that I have, right? So the connection point here won't be solid enough. I mean, it will be solid, whatever. But we'd have to make it out of metal, which is what the original one's built out of. Because this type of cross-section doesn't work in wood. It has to be taller than it is, like that shape. Or at least that shape has to be the right height for it all to work out. So that means that what we want to rip is essentially the height of the seat plus the arms. Now we don't want to design this couch though. This is the problem. Alright, we'll figure it out. Go top, we'll make 2D. Sure, whatever it says, whatever it wants me to know, whatever, cool. So this is plan view. We want to get rid of anything that isn't relevant. Which technically none of this is relevant, but we'll keep these corners. Make sure we keep enough information that this is good. However, the 3D modeler is pretty okay. I'm not gonna lie. These models are a lot cleaner than I thought they'd be. A lot nicer too. So props to their 3D modeling team or whoever's there. I'm sure there's someone archiving everything with through 3D model. I believe every firm, no matter who they are, should have a 3D modeling company or 3D modeling team in their company. Now, what are they going to do? No clue, but I think it's such a useful thing to have access to people that can model things for you. This isn't good though. It's going to be in seat. Gotcha. I don't believe I can match. So we'll just do that. Is there a way for me to match? I forgot at this point now. Match layer. Cool. Sick. Alright. Solved all my questions. I don't think I want this anymore. If I did, I wanted like that whole top right here, I believe. Oh no. Ah, man. I think that'd work. No way to know, but to do. No, you kind of need all those lines, don't you? Alright, well, let's get rid of all of them. Yeah, that's a little better. I think Herman Miller is like a really interesting company because like they, on paper, really dedicate a lot of their resources to figuring out like the best products that they can make for a person, you know, and like it seems like they're pretty on the up and up with everything, and mission statements all seem to be good. Their actual charity efforts seem to be pretty good. Environmental efforts seem to be pretty good. Like it seems like you're buying into like a good investment when you do purchase from, not sponsored, from Herman Miller. So like, I don't know. Seems like a good company to base everything off of. And the fact that they provide files like this for designers like myself, maybe not for this reason, but you know, maybe for more rendering and placement and such. But you know, the fact that I'm able to do this in general, they have to know that people are going to be out here doing this. Not they have to, they know. I know they know. What's that supposed to look like right there? I know, okay. By the way, I've also 3D modeled a toilet, and this is pretty much the process that it took. I first figured out the dimensions and everything. I cleaned up the 3D model. I got the model off of, what is it, like Warehouse 3D or something, and then I just completely remodeled it in like a simpler geometry of my choosing. And then I made it 2D, and then I ripped my 2D version, and I had to clean it up for hours, and that's pretty much what was involved. You'll kind of see why I'm doing this. But my sister does like fashion, right? She works with fabric and stuff. I wonder if she'd be willing to. She wouldn't be. I already know. But I wonder if she'd be willing to do something along these lines. I wonder if she'd be willing to upholster these furnitures. I wonder if she'd know how. I wonder if it's not a question of like effort, but a question of ability. Maybe she's not that skilled or talented at it, and that's why she fears it. Or maybe she's lazy. It's probably because she's lazy. Excellent. I'm not liking how dark that line got over there, but seems like it's fine now. Okay, we finished a 2D drawing of it. Cool. Awesome. I love it. Yay. Now we'll do Maelstrom. We'll make 2D here. What does that command do, I wonder? Make it 2D again from the front. Go back to the top. Go over here. So with these two dimensions, we'll be able to do nothing with them because squeeze me. Weird. Don't know why it didn't want to do that. In fact, weird. Is it because it's a rounded piece of metal? No, it's because it's got depth. Is this an accurate? Oh no, don't tell me you guys actually did this. No, come on guys, you're not supposed to do this. Oh no, they did do it. Oh god, they provided an accurate measurement for their tube stock. Oh no, guys, you're not supposed to provide the gauge. Make a simpler 3D model. That hurts a little. Now running into moral questions. Oh no. So these should all have a bar across the top right here, I believe. Don't know why it's so hard to draw right now, but maybe they're getting my address right now to try to stop me. I'm not doing anything, I swear. That should be fine. Yeah, that should all be fine. So now we have to clean this up, which isn't the worst. This is kind of easy. When you provide clean geometry like this, it's not too hard to clean up. you don't run into as many issues because the model's already broken up into these polygons, or these panels. So when it's at these like weird offset angles or something, where it's trying to take that measurement, it can just trace the physical edge of that polygon and just give it to me, which is nice. I like that. Easier in a way, harder in others. No, that's a flat edge. I can leave that. I can't leave that. Why? I just gotta remember that I can never sell these 3D files because it has Herman Miller designs in them. Just never sell off the file and I'll be good. But everyone, keep in mind, this is how you do design, or how people do design, I should say. I mean, not everyone. But this is how design is done by some people. Talk about myself mainly. If you find a product that you consider to be already like good or toward the quality that you're trying to achieve, then just go ahead and use their work as a basis of your design. Use that as a starting point, because you don't need to reinvent the wheel every time. Now people want you to, but you don't need to. That's why you design, because you're going to change it to be what you want. Now if you only change one thing, then you know, maybe keep that to yourself and don't sell that. But if you mainly just use dimensions or whatever, or ratios that they're using, or something that, you know, isn't purely just stealing a design, then go ahead and use it as research. No such thing as originality. But there is a thing as copyright, which you will get sued over, so don't. Oh, interesting. I wonder if that okay, whatever. This way, guys, my Markiplier speedrun, my world record, is one of my best performing videos. It's upsetting. It's really giving me some weird, like, some sort of way. I don't know. I feel like only people that are able to like, or have been in the creative industry or have worked on YouTube could understand this, but like, I know why it hit best, but at the same time, it's like, damn, you guys, this is what you wanted this whole time? This is all you've wanted? Like, people are crying about React content being the worst thing in the world, and this is what the people want, though? Alright. I guess humans are simple creatures, and we just want to see our fellow primates making weird faces at stuff. I think we all just strive to live vicariously through others, knowing that we can't relive the emotions that we experienced at one point. We just want to see someone else experience it. Or we look for approval, maybe? That could possibly be it. All of this just to steal dimensions? Damn, I'm dedicated. I don't even have to do this. Why am I doing this? Busy work, obviously. Whoa, hey, broken geometry, how you doing? What are you supposed to look? You're supposed to look like this. Very clearly, you're supposed to look like this. Alright, we're just gonna take all that. Cool. Perfect. And that's a big problem with Make 2D and complicated shapes. It doesn't usually capture everything. So you have to go in and manually do stuff. And the beautiful thing about a human brain is it can't accurately translate something from 3D to 2D unless, you know, you're some sort of special man or woman. Unless you're some sort of special person, you're not going to be able to do the amount of mental work it takes to be able to accurately say yes or no. You could do real, like, math to figure it out, but who's going to do that? Good enough is oftentimes perfect. Perfection is somewhere between good enough and ooh. Wow. Dude, I'm loving this song. What is it? Ooh, Pokemon. Alright, good. Oh, the ending, that's why it's so good. Alright, we've done it. Alright. So now that we have our dimensions, now that we have our now that we have these, we can start ripping dimensions, which means that we can now take ratios of things rather than actual something. I don't know. Doesn't really matter at the end of the day. We're going to cut a section actually. So how a section works, if no one knows what a section is a section is a cut through an object. And how we can do it is we can ungroup things because we want to ungroup them. Perfect. And what we're going to do is we're going to trim. We cannot trim. Interesting. Are these meshes? These are meshes. All right, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna crash a computer. We're gonna mesh to NURB. That went surprisingly well. Do the same thing there. There. Why are these not joined together? Do the same thing there. There too. How's that already a poly surface? Come on now. Why is this model so detailed? Stop it. This is upsetting. I knew it. Oh, God, I hate that. Mesh. Nope. Mesh to NURB. Now delete. It's a polyface. That is a mesh. 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 Alright, fine. We're gonna do the best solution, which is always to get a selection filter and just select all of your meshes. And what you do is you control deselect everything that isn't exactly what you want, and then you mesh to NURB, and then it claims it did what you wanted, and then you delete it. You kind of forget about it for the rest of your life now. So I've definitely doubled these up. But we'll just join those together. Join those together. These probably aren't joining, by the way. Just from my experience of how those weren't welded together originally, so they're probably not going to go together. And my question is, does this panel actually intend to come off because it's part of the upholstery and repair process? That's crazy though. Wait, that's actually pretty oh, that's sick. Do I keep it in there? I think I do. Why am I working on this side? This is the side I'm deleting. I want to buy the new soundtrack for this game. Oh, that'd be so nice. And then we cap that off. Looks perfect. Cap that off. Cap that off. We save again because this is gonna cost a lot. Merge all faces. Ooh, it didn't work though. Interesting. That gave me a stray polygon. I like it. Alright, we're just not gonna care about it, I suppose. So what we'll do is we'll grab that, rotate it 90, grab a front perspective, make 2D. Just go ahead and improve those changes, whatever it was. Good top. Bring that over here. Boom, bam, bang. What we could do is we could like grab a line here and just bring it all the way across. I can move this. Alright, and look at that. We got our section. So the section's useful just to grab dimensions that we can't see from the plan or the elevation. So we're just going to use this section to pull dimensions, like right there. That's where you want your butt to be before it compresses. Then you want bottom of the couch to be somewhere around here. And then we want arm height to be around here. And then this is actually kind of hard. That's what she said. So what we'll do is we'll just bounding box. So it's a very useful tool in Rhino 360, which I'm sure other programs have, but we do not here. And these are my basic dimensions. Now, what would be nice is to steal these reclining angles from the seat. So what we'll do is we will grab this absolute front face, do that line, and then do this line right here, because these lines don't actually matter besides their physical values. Just like that. And then we will fillet with a radius of 0. This and this. And there we go. Look at that. Now we have that angle locked in. Okay. Which means that actually this line could probably be brought up or down according. No, wait, what? Oh, is that where it... Okay, well. Even better. We've corrected an issue that we didn't really have. Okay, so now we know this angle. We could also pull this right here just to do that. And then this for this, and then delete this because don't need it. So if this is the main thing that we steal from Herman Miller, that I think is fine. Unless they have a weird... Unless they can somehow trademark angles, which... Whatever. Fuck it. I'll take a lawsuit. But from here we can design a couch. I'm just gonna grab all these and pull them away. And perhaps grab our two these things. Okay. So let's back, arm, seat, and floor. And so what I kind of want to accomplish here is a... I have now grabbed everything possible. Okay, now we can start designing. We have all our parts, and we can just start ripping. We'll start copying them. So we can have thick arms, or they can be thin. I don't think it really matters at a certain point. This will be the back. Ooh, this is like the worst way to design. I should probably just grab the 2D shapes of these. Perfect. There's one slight flaw. These are all on different axes. I think that's a half. Yeah, that's a half. So we'll just ignore that. This one's probably easier to delete and then just redraw. Perfect. Okay, so now we can grab these. And that'll be perfect now. So, what can we make, right? We're going to be limited to 2x4s essentially. And we can't use steel because I don't know how to manufacture steel. I mean, I can cut steel. I can cut that to size. That'd probably be good enough. So we could use C-channel, which isn't that good for support. Not very structural. I don't know the dimensional properties of it. And then tube steel and everything I'd have to buy. I mean, no matter what, I have to buy saws. So maybe we assume we can use steel. What's the price of steel? All we would use steel for is to span a gap that we're not entirely used to, which we should also bounding blocks this. And bounding box that. Okay. Okay, now that we've brought that back. Oh man. For anyone that doesn't know what we're doing, we're designing a couch. I designed some tables a few months ago, and they're over there, all these designs. But now I'm off to a couch because I think that's a more interesting challenge. How do you design a seat or a couch? Can you design a hard couch that is comfortable even? What parts of your ass need to be supported before they get tired? Huh. Interesting. Interesting. Alright, so what we know is that we're going to need to have... At the back here, you can't have a support because you don't want anyone to crash down on a tailbone or something, so we can't put a beam directly here. So a beam has to be back here in line with this, right? Why am I designing in 3D? So if we maintain this angle here, the angle will probably have to be from here to, just do that real quick and then extend that. So the beam will probably have to be there, and we'll probably use some 2x6s, which, how big is that? 5.75? Is that how big is a 6-inch? 6 actual size. Oh, 5.5 still. Oh, when you get to the 8, that's when it starts going to fourths. Okay. 8 and 10s go up to that. Gotcha. Ah! How do I navigate my tabs? Too many. Boots is right. Okay. So what we'll do is we'll grab this one because it's actual right size. Then we will scale that one. 5.5. So with this, what we're creating is with this, what we're doing is we're creating now a thing of some sort. This will at least carry this angle from here to here. What we'll do is probably get nylon straps and wrap them around and then tie them off. Traditionally use springs, right? So they sell springs for this very purpose, but we don't have access to that. Then how do we get this angle here? This could just be a piece of plywood across, right? So a piece of plywood is gonna be, they're not perfect increments, but let's get it 3/4 of an inch. It doesn't need to be that thick though. Maybe a 1/2 inch would suffice. Yo, what up, Darth? Dancing in my chariot. Welcome to my design class. How you doing? So this bottom material would be some sort of nylon. You bought a computer? Sick. What kind of computer did you buy? It's kind of like the scalper market right now. So if that's plywood, that solves something. And this is really all I need for my seats. So what I could do is I can take a line from here to here, snap that, divide all that by 3. Perfect. Grab those, pull them up. All the parts. Oh, you okay, cool. You ordered the parts. All parts get in tomorrow or Saturday. So far you have a Ryzen 9500X 12 core, ooh, and a 3070 Ti. Yo, how'd you nail down a graphics card? How'd you get one? Where'd you get one? And I assume you're just not mentioning the other parts because obviously it doesn't really matter what those parts are. Okay, so we can't have this angle and maintain that. So what we'll probably do, I actually want to get this distance here. If we can just get to like an even distance, then I think we'll be good to go. Yeah, okay, 5-3 or 1-3, 1-2, 1-2 probably. Let's try 1-2, 1-2. Maybe not even there. Okay, let's try 1-2. That's 14. Is that enough for your ass to slide into? Do we just go mid back? When you're reclining that far, do you need your entire body supported? Not really. That might be enough though. It was just on Amazon for only 7. What? Darth, that's wild. You're the lucky. Fucking buy a lotto ticket, man. Damn, other parts haven't come in yet. But they are quality enough. Yeah, that's what I'm assuming. Like at that point, as long as you can secure your graphics card and your CPU, you're fine. I mean, right now there's no wrong choice. Currently, Intel's better, but like it'll turn your room into a furnace if you have the computer in your room. The 12th gen at least, so you don't, if you go down to an 11th gen, you might as well go to Ryzen at that point. So I'd say good. You did a good build. You did a real good build. And I get a better gaming monitor next month, and a camera, and a microphone, and a keyboard, and a mouse, and then I need to get also a footstool, then a table, and then a desk, and then speakers, and then oh man. How about headphones? You gonna get good headphones? If you need help on microphone equipment, hit me up. I can get you all settled up with that. Get you set up with the hook up the sound of everyone that I know. Yeah, I still don't have a desk. Yeah, right now the only appropriate answer is either hire me to design you a desk, because I got coffee tables here, but I could design a real good desk, real good, easy. But just go to IKEA. Like, That's the only correct option right now. Like in the gaming world, that's what people are doing. And mic arm and headphones, yes. Ah, yes, of course. I forgot the mic arm. I have some cheap ass thing that is like, it works. It's fine. I don't like how little cushion there is there. I think if I drop this all down, I could fit something in there. Like a cushion probably could fit in there, which, yeah, a cushion wouldn't be the hardest thing to make as I touch my head nervously to convince myself of the truth. How thick is this? How thick is this? How thick is this cushion? Oh god. This isn't all cushion, I know that. 6 inches. It's 6 inches of cushion. So I could drop this all down by... Can't really drop it down by 6 inches, but theoretically 6 inches. And then that could be all cushion up there. And I can still be the nylon strap, but just have cushion. Alright, I like that. Offset that by 6 inches. It's technically taller than it's supposed to be, but no one's ever gonna know. And it'll compress down to 6, it's fine. And we'll join, and then we'll close. Yeah, I'm gonna go to IKEA once I get moved into my house. Oh yeah, did your purchase go through for the house? You bought the house, right? You bought it? I'll probably have to do an angle on the cushion. But that'll work. That'll at least be enough to cushion your legs from hitting that instantly. Like, a back cushion's like not that much harder, I guess. Waiting on the title transfer. Yo, alright, that's hype. Is the back also 6 inches? It can't be, right? Like, you don't need that much on your back. I guess you do. Alright, we'll shift that back just 6 inches. How many square feet? You gonna invite me in to design you a everything? I also do interiors. That didn't work too good. Don't let this be inaccurate. Don't let this cloud your judgment. That's 6 inches. Yeah, okay, fine. As a slight miscalculation, alright? That's all that was. Do I really want to move this back anymore? I mean, like a ½ inch? Sure. And that can run all the way down if I want it to. But I think instead what I'll do is just boop. And then, boop. Ooh, that's a boopy. Yeah, okay, title transfer. But that's dope as fuck. If you want me to do some as-builts, I mean, it probably came with as-builts, but if you want me to do some as-builts of your house, man, call me up. I'll head on over. Get you some plans drawn. I'll get it to you real cheap. And they'll be real, and you can submit them to the city if you want. If I go that far back, though, I'll have to... So that has to rest on something, which means that I'll probably tie it to like a 2x4. Which means it go up here. Which rotate to there. So does a 2x4 work with that? Let's find out. Ooh, 2x4 does work. Interesting. So I can have that run all the way across. I could just have that line up in the center. Don't worry, just casually doing trigonometry. Okay, so that's that. Now that has to extend all the way back to there. And somehow this has to fit. It fits! Wait, it's meant to be. But that seems to be the question at that point, right? That's a long ass cushion. But cushions work like that normally anyway. So that'll be fine. I think doing this piece of wood right there too would work. That's something. Delete that, that's nothing. Delete that, that's nothing. So that works on some level. And then we need arms for it, which... it should be fine. This can even move up. I'm just gonna do some real casual trig again. Nobody mind me. Why did I do that if that didn't matter? Weird. Alright, whatever. There's something I want to do. It's right here. Gotcha. I was like, why isn't this working? My brain knows how to do this. Okay. If I do that, that'll work. That's 2 2x4s. So that'll work. I don't think I want it that far back. Okay, I don't like that. I don't know where I'm gonna get nylon strap from. I'll have to hit up people. But that's alright. Kind of feels like a sofa bed. Okay. So with this, what we can start doing now is we can start pulling out these and laying them out in 3D, because my brain is no longer functioning in this 2D world. Put that right there. Okay, so how we're going to do this is we're going to take it like this, and then we're just going to simply boop, do half the work and make it into an axis that, or axes that doesn't exist in the 2D world. And then what we're going to do is we're going to grab everything, everything, and just bring it over to here. And these elements will all stretch the length of it. I've ruined my command. Alright, so that now is the majority of the couch. Perfect. And then these two, I think I can just type X and then it'll do it. Anyway, these will extrude to 1.5 inches, and then we'll cap both of them. I'll cap everything else. capping things is just like a really good process to do. Make sure that everything's nice and clean while it can be. Alright, so I mean, this is pretty close to like almost a finished product. We don't want it to line up directly right there because these things, if you're sitting on the edge of the couch, you're going to bonk your head against that, and that sucks. So we'll pull these to the outside. And then probably grab one of these. And that's a 2x4, so that's only that thick in the width. Which, would that look good at that thickness? For one of these? No. We're going to want a 2x6. So we'll grab one of these. I'll just turn that into our post. Whatever. Perfect. Look at that. Oh, that's so big. I don't think that's right. I don't think that's actually the correct dimension, right? Can't be. It is. Oh no. Yeah, I guess it's almost double the dimension anyway. Okay. So I grab one of these. Now, the issue is that I didn't transfer this line with it, which means I now have to draw a box. Oh man. Draw that box. Draw that box down to the ground. Okay. Now I can pull that box out. And then do my rotations on it so that it stands proud. But yeah, Darth. Real sick, dude. Love that for you. Love that you're enjoying life. Yo, I just figured out. Oh, this is gonna look good. Hold on. Scale this down. If this works, it'll be sick. I have to make it work somehow. How would I make it work? How long until it's no longer structural? How long? How long until this bends? I could probably go halfway, which means probably about like right here. Which means I could probably do this. Right there. No, that's gonna hurt the shit out of your shin. We'll go right there. Why is this all floating out here? Why is this not like going in? Oh, okay, that's why. There's some weird holdover from who knows when. So that bottoms out to there, that's fine. This would kind of suck though if you get caught on it. So would I have to follow that angle? I think I would. That sucks. That makes it less buildable, but it'll have to do. That'll have to do, pig. That'll have to do. Rotate 3D. and just scale it all the way back to here. Don't really worry about what's going to happen with it. Figure that out later. And then I can also get hit it with the 180. Shit. Hit it with the oh, we gotta figure out what the difference from a 90 is to that, and then, or what would we do? Oh, fuck. We can't rotate it 90 degrees, right? 90 degrees is just gonna make it go vertical. So then, like, what would be... Hello? Hello? I have discovered something interesting. Oh man. Designing stuff's pretty fun. Not gonna lie. Even more interesting. Would this be better? Ah, design. You gotta love it. Nearly an art, nearly a science. 100% skill. Yeah, then what if I take that and then I just go pop? This is upsetting. We technically can't mirror it across this axis because of something. So the simplest way is to do that. That's what I was trying to figure out the whole time, but my brain was not thinking in full trig yet. It was thinking more in dumb trig. Kind of like trig light, one might say. Okay. So that's interesting. I have an emotion toward this. What am I doing? Oh, so what I wanted to do was take this. Yeah, that's what I want to do. Do we do math? Do we do real math, or do we kind of just wing it? I think we kind of just wing it, right? So we take this, put it down here, right? And then we don't scale, we rotate. Rotate 3D. We take this, we take that, and we take that. Then we're going to rotate it up into somewhere is structural. We could do 45. We could actually do like a legit 45. I'm kind of liking somewhere around here. Ooh, no, I'm liking over here. Ooh. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Ooh, right around there. Oh. Perfect. So what we do, which is even better now, is we grab this corner, which is the appropriate corner we should have been spinning from, and we do that and see what that looks like. It's ugly now. So what we do instead of that is we rotate again. Look at that. That's beautiful. And we grab from there. I'd have to test how like strong this moment is right here, but it should be strong enough. Okay, now we have to work some real math out, because this and this is clearly not equaling 6 inches, which is fine. It shouldn't equal that anyway. 3.5, 4.5 plus a half, which is 5, so we're missing half an inch. Which I kind of want to be missing that, just in terms of design, that it's floating like that. But I don't want a pokey bit right here. That's not too bad of an angle right there. Because what we could do, take these all and push these in a half inch. It's going to be impossible to construct, but it might look good. And what we can do with this is we can scale this to go up to probably up to right here. How is that perfect? Intersect. Now we can, oops. Nope. Now we can do this. I didn't really want to start trimming anything yet, but I think we're going to. I think we have to. Ah! Perfect. And so now we have this. This is kind of bad because that's that's sharp. We don't really want sharp. But we could probably take a perpendicular angle right there. Yeah, we could. We could totally do that. That's actually what I want to do now. Ah. So in design, not in design, the Adobe program, but in design conceptually, what you want to do is you want to have this little, you want to maintain a language. You want to develop a language first of all, and then you want to maintain that language through the rest of the project or through the rest of the design. And in this one, I don't quite understand yet what the language is, but I am enjoying whatever language I'm speaking. And I know these are going to compress a lot further down than I want them to, which is going to suck. These should go up more, and I should just try to make these... We'd have to build it, that's all. Nylon all that out. Probably need a spacer bar to keep it separated. Probably put it on the bottom. Yeah, probably put on the bottom. It would just be a bar that would keep them separated, so that this strain of the nylon that's going across, because these are going to be wrapped in nylon across, nylon belts or something, and that'll be my suspension for this. And then I will, to keep them from coming too far together, I'll just run maybe steel rods across. Like, would that be the better idea? I don't have, that's the problem right now. I don't have metalworking tools. I don't even have woodworking tools. I could get by on woodworking tools. I can make an ugly thing out of wood with what I have right now. This span should be fine. These should be completely fine. If anything, I'd want to run this to the ground, but I think it's kind of fun when it's floating like that. Oh my god. Kill me. This part needs to be designed though. That part can't remain like that. I think I want all of it to go across. Yeah. Don't worry. If you can't visually tell what's going on, neither can I. Which is why I rotated so much, so I can figure out what I'm looking at. Okay, now that we have all of our components mainly figured out, what we're going to do is we're going to grab all of our components minus the geometry, which, you know, is the lines, and grab all of that. We're going to move it raw. Alright, we know we didn't leave anything behind. So what we can do is we can now move it down the line. We call it the iteration line. And we now have this. This can technically support itself. It should be able to, at least. Yo, what up, Ramona? What is this? What are we making? We're making a couch. Trying to get into furniture. Oh, man. And so I have to come up with designs right now. And currently I've stolen a lot of stuff from Herman Miller, but this is not Herman Miller. Now, ratios might be Herman Miller, but it is not. I think I don't like that. There we go. We made it better. Look at that. You want to know a fun little trick that I learned in architecture school? Fuck. We're about to do it. We're about to do this right now. Hold on. Fuck. Alright, let's do this. I hate this. Alright. This is what we call the iteration. This is what I call the iteration tree. We've now made a split in our reality, and we're going to do something that will absolutely kill me, but let's try it out. You know what? You know what? Hold on. In architecture, there's a little tradition in school, what we do. And I think I just bring that back down. Just bring that back down there. What we do is we grab whatever we make and design right side up and flip it upside down and see what it looks like. And you know what? I'm kind of upset. I'm a little angry. I'm a little angry. Now, this would not be at all comfortable. Oh, wouldn't it not be though? It kind of would be fine. This is upsetting. So this is one of the most upsetting things about doing architecture in school, is that you can flip your project upside down and it'll work. Now, it's tradition because you usually do it like a week before finals, or at least your professor will do it before, or your instructor will do it a week before finals, and you'll be left with the pieces to try to figure out how to make it possible. And I just did that to myself. And this is also supposed to be trimmed, so I have to figure out how to trim this real quick. How you doing, Ramona? we've now redone this in the way that it should probably be done. Alright, so now what I have to do is I have to pull off some more trigonometry and do that. And just move it up. Boop. And find the line. There we go. Okay, so this is what it would actually look like. Upsetting. Upsetting that it looks fine. It should not look fine. Okay, let's do some changes though. Because although it's tradition to just flip the shit upside down and get really upset by the fact that it looks better upside down, you gotta also tweak it so it looks designed. It's coincidence at first. So this is kind of what it would look like. This is more practical too. Fuck. The only thing that isn't practical is this right here. The fact that it's flat, it would have to be vertical. So what I would probably do to fix that would be this right here, probably. How would I do this? Middle. Is this even correct right now? Hold on. I gotta draw lines and shit. Yep, nope, that's correct. I'm just eyeing it, but that's correct. That's upsetty spaghetti. No, it's not. We can... Because it wasn't designed upside down, it's not meant to look like this. But yeah, I think I'll 3D print this and then I'll start building it in person whenever I get around to having money. I had a job interview recently. Didn't get the job. Don't think I'm getting the job. So, I have to wait on money that may or may not come. So let's hope it works. I hope it works out. Boom, look at that. Okay. Then we can line that up to that, right? Yeah. It's beautiful. That works perfectly. Oh no. Almost as if I designed it. Oh no. Oh no. It's beautiful. Oh no. Oh no. Oh my god. Okay. So what we can do now is... Do I keep that though? Right there? Do I keep that? So this block is only here to catch this piece of wood onto that 2x4. That's the only reason it exists. It can technically be tall or short, doesn't really matter. And it doesn't have to go all the way down, but it's better that it does go down. It'll also catch this beam, so there's more purpose for it now. Do I make it go all the way up? Yeah, because you can hide. Yeah, I have to hide ugliness in here because it's definitely going to get ugly once I start doing the woodwork. I don't know who's going to do the upholstery though. That's going to be fun. That'd be kind of funny just to have like little steps coming down. But other than that, that does look pretty good though. Oh man. You know, sometimes you just don't want to admit to yourself that you can accidentally design better than you can purposefully design. Maybe you just square that off. It makes it more detailed. That Man. Save real quick, because I'll probably crash this thing if I do ray traced. Oh, it's not on the ground. Oops. Yeah, okay, let's do that first. Back to shaded. Where is the ground? Is that not all on the ground plane? Just draw from 0 to here. Grab from this point. Look, this is practical trigonometry. People go, when was the last time you ever used math? Today. Okay, well, now we know. We're at the right place for the ground. Which means that our ray trace is wrong. Or it should be wrong. Why isn't that... That should be zeroed out. I see design flaws already. Fuck. I didn't want to see that already. Okay, first of all, here are my complaints now that I see it all in white. Oops. Alright, so what I don't like is I don't like how thick these sides are. It kind of makes it feel like a barn door or something, and I really am not going for that style of like rustic. These things definitely have to go, these little corner steps, whatever. But I don't like how thick it looks. Now this one here, so the issue that I was having before that I saw immediately is that this right here, this cantilever is way too long. You put any pressure out here, this thing's gonna snap in half. So I have to fix that too. But that's like less of an issue than anything else. The main issue is that it looks not great. No, it looks fine. It really looks fine. It doesn't look like bad or anything. I like this better. TBH. Just overall design, I think it looks a little bit cleaner, a little bit sharper, a little bit just better overall. That's a nice angle, nice contrast type angles and such. Complementary angles here, nice zigzag there. Overall, it looks fine. Now over here, how would I fix that? How would I fix that clean? Okay, there's nothing I can do with that. I gotta just... I can't have anything out here if I do this design. It'll have to be in line with each other. So, I'd have to I'd have to thin up the proportions of everything. Scale this all down to 3.5. Still kind of want this to be in the center. Cool. Get rid of that. Put that all in the middle. Not going to be able to see any of that. Does that look like anything at all? No, because that angle is just too much. That's what it really comes down to. Now, I wouldn't be against doing that back here, though. Somewhere around, like, right here, maybe. I don't mind that. But I do think that 2x4 is, like, kind of the only option at this point, though. So we'll go back to that. Yeah, that's much better looking. And then we can get all this to be centered. Yeah, that's looking better. I like that. Do we make that equilateral? I think we do. So we'll intersect that. Intersect this. We'll grab this distance right here. Rotate it 90. Move it to here. Grab the end point, drag it straight forward. And we'll intersect these two. Grab this one, move it from here to here. And now we have a dimensionally perfect but buildably flawed piece of furniture. I think this has to go straight to the floor. I think these will be fine. By the way, what I'm doing right now is like a big no-no. You really don't want to delete one of your previous iterations on how bad or good it was. No, that's over-engineered though. Can we bring it back? Can we bring it back to fun? Would that be fun? Is this fun? What we probably have to do is do this. Oh no. This doesn't need to be the full 4. This could be a 2x2. Let's screw the 2x2 into there. Technically. Ugh. Realistically, I'd want to rip that down by a third, or a fourth, I mean. But then that doesn't need to go to the ground, so I can just, cap? No. Scale. Oh, was it basing the ground off of the lowest point? Yeah, it was. No, it wasn't, because those go lower. Stupid. Stupid, stupid, stupid. Ray traced. Okay, so that's definitely the wrong answer here, though, for sure. I like that little space. That's fine. I like that angle. Maybe these have to be angled too? That could be it. That could be the thing that's messing it up. Maybe these two back supports have to be coming in at that angle. But they have to be beyond... No, because that kickstand will be there. Just gonna make it impossible to build. Why not? Why not? Oh, interestingly though, with this solution, I can get rid of one of them. No, I want to go up here. Rotate the third dimension. Bam. Alright, look at that. That's beautiful. Get rid of this now, because that doesn't need to exist ever. Does that need to hit the floor anymore? The way it gets transferred straight here and then just shoots back. Yeah, okay, maybe it does need. I'd love for there to be no front and just have it all supported on these back two legs. That'd be cool. But it needs to be supported like this. Maybe we only bring it up to here. I mean, nothing says we can't bring this up more. Yeah, that'll work. because the weight comes down here, turns this front thing into a pivotal rotational force, which then puts everything onto this joint here, which would want to split, and then it would also pull it all the way down into these back legs, which we want to rest it on, so make this come through the leg in the center. Cut out a hole that's this shape. That's too much work. This right now looks like lawn furniture, which I'm not too excited about. So what if we could do that? Will that run aground? It won't. What would it look like if I gave it a straight thing there instead of a curved thing? We're talking something here. So what if I grab all that and bring that forward? Then I can just drop a thing straight across there. So now our design language has changed again. We're going into orthogonal land. And what is the rule for orthogonal land? How do we meet how do we join everything together? This is definitely an awkward marriage here. We need to do something about that. Maybe this? Yeah, maybe that. Maybe we bring that all the way down to here. In fact, maybe we bring that to here. Perfect. I can bring that all the way down to there. I'm not liking that. That breaks. Maybe the cushions are the only thing that can break the rule, right? So we take all this, so we slide that all forward. Stretch that back. This doesn't need to exist here. Can grab this. Okay, now we're doing something flat. So something fun that you can do with plywood is that you can take the thing. It's gonna pull out. So if we meet up there. Fun thing about measuring forces though is that wherever you want to place your center point, whatever you want to call it, whatever it is called in fact, wherever you want to have your moment at, you can basically count on that to be the lever for the rest of the thing to rotate. Everything's always rotational force at the end of the day. So if you press down on here to get up, you're going to want something that catches most of that weight. So how far out can you go before wood bends, right? I would say whatever this length is in my hands is a good. You can go about to 16 inches, I would say. Let's put that piece of wood down. Okay, so let's grab this piece of wood. Go down 16 inches. Ooh, that gives us a lot of wiggle room. Okay, now that allows us to be designerly. So now we can take that information now we don't even need the plywood in there, to be honest, but you know, we can do it. But what I was gonna say is that we want this wood to go into the side of this wood back here. We don't want it to be on top, because if we put it on top, we're gonna have our fulcrum here, which means that this end's gonna want to pull out, and instead of pulling out, we want to avoid that, because a screw, you know, is only gonna hold so much. What we want to do is we want to come in from the side and bolt into here, so that when you rotate, you're either gonna shear the bolt or you're gonna split the wood. And then we're going to try to decrease the amount of lever by extending this out as far as it will want to go. I don't like that. This thing right here. So what we could do is we can hide it. It's a very legitimate option. Just pop it out to here. Call that a day, and that could be a solution. We could also do that, which will hide all of it except for this back part, which could be fine. Maybe it'll be fine. I could just do rendered. It's not ray traced, but you know, it works. Already I'm liking this more than this whole entire series right here. Look at that. Yeah, that's just a mess. That's all a mess. We've refined the structure down to its simplest elements, and now we just need to nail it. Damn, that's actually pretty fun. Damn. What if I go all the way out to here? That might be good. Divide by 3 maybe? Ah, I gotta take a number. Divide 3. What if I take this? Go up to here. I mean, you can put full weight on that right there. That's pretty good. You could definitely put all your weight onto that. I don't like that this little area right here breaks the whole entire system or the entire design language that I have going. I want to do something with that, but what can I do? How can I get to these kids? Alright, let's delete these real quick. Okay, so the next step from here, I think this is pretty much like solidified. What I kind of want to do is I kind of want to do something like this. You know? Yeah, like down there. Is that anything? No. But how many inches is that right here? We can do something right here. We can go to 11, maybe even 12. Maybe 12. Go back to 12. That's a better ratio. I like that. Now, check this out. Check this out. Stay with me. Stay with me. What if I go a little wild? Okay, so what if I do a crazy little thing called love? I grab this, and now I go down the iteration tree. I try to find something in here that's pretty cool. I don't know how to solve that still. Like, that is a design quandary. That'll come to me later. But over here, I caught some inspiration. So what I can do, Control C and V, scale that 1D, and go to a 5.5, right? Now, we can take this all the way back to here and go distance 2 inches. Sick. All right, cool. What this allows us to do is do a very simple calculation of none and just scale this like the son of a gun it is. So I actually don't know what this distance is. Oh god, it's gonna be something ugly. Oh, it's something ugly. Oh, it's the ugliest distance I've ever seen. 60 times 2 is 120, so 75 is about a half. So 9.5 inches we can do. Alright, let's grab that then. Let's grab this distance to distance. Boop. I don't quite know what that distance is, but it's almost 7.5. Can we just lower it to 7.5? What changes if we go to 7.5? I don't think anything does. Alright, we group. A lot of architecture and design is doing visual design up until the point where you need to start going into practical design, which starts meaning that you have to resolve a bunch of things, which is what we call it. We resolve things that we said, I'll do that later. We resolve now. I believe I make this 9.5, right? Yeah, okay. None of the rest has to change, just like this arm section has to change. Which amounts to like nothing changing. Oh man. Okay, there we go. 9.5. That should make this dimension now very clean. Now let's hope that that's true. Distance. That's a pretty clean measurement. 1'8", that's a number we like. So this one now can go to 1.5. There you go, 1.5 again. Then we can just go to 3. And again to 3. Would that look better if everything else was that width now? Ah, man. Dang. Every day we drift further and further away from the light of God. Ooh, I like that. I like that. I like that. It's a little cheaty, but I like it. Now, what does everyone else think? You love it? That's perfect. But is that... I gotta figure out something about that right there. Huh. Do I? I don't think I do. Would anyone be mad if I saw that? No, no one would notice. Ever. No one would ever notice that. I refuse to believe you would. I'll clean up that spacing so it's even, but that's not the worst looking thing I've ever seen in my life. It's pretty damn good. And I can build that. That's not the worst build in the world. And I enjoy this. I would not mind having this. What do you guys think? Leave your comments down in the comments below. I'll save that. Let's throw it into ray trace. Yeah, I think it's alright. Not the worst thing I've ever seen. The only issue I have with it is that I wouldn't buy it. Like, I think I've cleaned it enough, or I've cleaned it up enough for it to become a product, but I haven't cleaned it up enough to personally buy it, which disturbs me. I think it looks fine. I think it works. So another tool that artists have is called the take a minute away from your design and come back to it, and you'll see all the flaws. I mean, I already see most of the flaws, but at the same time, it's rough. Alright, now we're back. Let's see what I can find in this design. Is there any flaws I can see immediately? Yeah, back here I'd want it to wrap around also. But back here I don't see anything wrong with this being all open and exposed. It's sure wasted space, but with the angle of this back anyway, it's all going to be wasted space. Let's grab it out of this and go back to here. Okay, so let's see what it looks like compared to this, right? This is where we ripped most of the dimensions from. Let's see. Okay. So they're completely ignoring this backspace, right? Which, yeah, that makes more sense. I like that. And then what they're also doing is they are completely, not completely actually, they're popping out further than I did. Oh yeah, that's fun. Alright. So that's a good lesson. We don't have to pull it all the way back. We could bring this in, right? We could do that. We could accomplish what I want to do, which would be negative 1.5 and then a negative 2. Oops. 2. And right there we have liftoff. Part of the problem now is that we run into this. We don't need to have that much. We could just keep the bottom this, right? So that makes sense. Let's do that. Cool. Why is that not centered? Because it's uncentered now, I remember. Because we did that, that's why. Or I did that, oops. Okay, so what I'm gonna do now is take all that and go right here. Perfect. Now what I'm gonna do is take that. Make all that go right here. Perfect. Alright, now we got other fish to fry. This fish right here in specific. And so what I would also want to do before pulling the trigger on this is I would want to check and make sure that this doesn't ruin anything, right? So how was this attaching to here, right? And this is just landing here. We want to prevent all this from ripping backwards, so all this would probably get bolted from the bottom here, so it wouldn't pull down. Probably just one bolt because the size of this. Maybe 2 coming in at an angle. Yeah, it'd have to be 2 at an angle. That go on before this piece. So we get those 2 from the bottom, which prevents straight pulling out and resists rotational, but we need something that actually catches it. So this piece of ply would be more than just visual. It would have to be structural. So this ply is going to nail into that, and it'll lock into this frame here. So then I'll go through here. That makes sense. I kind of want to make this all work out here too while I'm waiting. Waiting while I'm doing this. Okay. Both of these shall be copied. Cool. Okay, so that now has to be a real shear value. That adds shear. And so it won't be glued in, whatever. Maybe I get a little channel out there. It should be strong enough if I just bolt this all together. This back piece will probably need a veneer. A veneer or like a piece of ply, like a thin piece of ply maybe. And just glue it all together to make it one piece. To roll them all. Or I notch out this out of this piece right here. So it'll rest on top. And it's bolted in there. And that'll take care of that. It'll push into the bottom instead of being pushed back. These bolts will prevent it from being pushed back all the way. And then something has to prevent it from being all of this back piece being slid back. Something has to prevent that. What prevents it? I now know I've prevented rotational. That's fine. But now I have to prevent the tip back problem, which this shear piece right here, this little triangle here covering this whole entire corner, that should prevent it all from rotating back. It should lock it into this base, which then all that. How strong it'll be? No clue. But how good will it look? Pretty good. Yeah, I'm digging it. Okay, cool. Okay, so we'll do this. And then we'll do this. Perfect. Okay. We could explode it. I don't think we should, but I think we should do this. Extrude it down to here. Probably delete that. Cap. I extruded it. Cool. Delete that. Split this by this surface. Delete. Delete. Extrusion. Explode. Deselect. Select. Join. Perfect. Delete. Alright, there we go. Okay, so that does something that I'm enjoying. Oh, this has to go back. Do I just ignore that then and just do this? Oops. Do I just grab that corner back to here, up to here? I think it do. I think it work. And then we can actually just put like a little bracket here. Like an L bracket or something, or a T bracket. You can just put that everywhere, actually. That'll solve like almost all my issues. So that's fine. Alright, cool, we figured that out. This piece of wood is just gonna have to be hanging out here on the floor. That's what I've learned today. I like that better. That looks cleaner. I don't know if I like it better so far. But now this is all attached in and it's all discreetly hidden. Yeah, I like that. Alright, cool. Save real quick. Go to rendered. Oh yeah, I already like that right there more. Oh yeah, look at that. That just feels complete from the side profile too. Ooh. If we really wanted to get fancy, we could just run a bunch of 2x2s across. I guess a 1x2? 2x2? A 2x2.5 or something? I don't know, whatever you want to call it. Just continue those bars all the way across if we wanted to. I don't think we do. Right here, this thing weighs about like 300 pounds. Holy. Oh, holy man. Alright. I like that. I think that works. I think that's buildable. I think I'd do that. How fun. Alright. Now to figure out how to sew. I think that bar looks fine down there. I don't think anyone will care. On the side profile, people will be like, I'll be like, yeah. Yeah, that was a design flaw, wasn't it? What I could do is angle it forward so that it wraps around and catches better. Not better, but it just wraps around. Because on the front you're going to see a bunch of nylon straps, I guess, with this design. On the back here you'll probably see all those nylon straps too. But like I was saying, I could angle this forward so it's more hidden. I can't make it a bar. It has to be this type of wood. And it's going to have to be partially vertical. I guess I could rotate it back toward this leg. The only thing I need to keep is this back corner. I could go all the way back to there and just notch it out. Yeah, it kind of looks like it matches there. Yeah, okay. And just wrap it around. Okay, that's settled. I like that. That was fun. Anyone wants me to design them a table? I got you. Look at this one. Who wants to buy this one? I don't know how it works yet, but I'll figure it out for you. Like that. Functionally, no space underneath, inside, or anything. Here's this table. I like this one personally. I think it's so simple that someone's already done it, so, you know, whatever, but I like it. You could own it. I was thinking of putting in a middle height of that. Like a little shelf here. Don't currently know how I'm going to do it, but you know. There we go. There we go. This is how we do it. Like that. That could also be the table. Maybe I go up higher. Right there. Yeah, look at that. That's a beautiful table right there. Holy dude. Yeah, right there. I don't like that. -4. Just high enough for a fist to punch through. Okay, maybe like 5 inches, yeah. I don't like that anymore. I like that. Or this one. It has nice drawers in it. Just tall enough to put some controllers in them. That's pretty cool, isn't it? You got little shelves on the side. You got all... I actually like this one a lot. I would build this one. Been thinking about radiusing the edges and everything. But that's later. These are all massing studies, essentially. But this one can be built with 2x4s and 2x6s, so I like that. I wonder how long this distance is. And distance. And distance real quick. 6 foot? That's under 8? Hell yeah. That's a Home Depot couch right there. Buy all your supplies from Home Depot. Easy. Buy some seatbelt straps. Don't know how much those cost. Just nylon. Polyester. Polyester, okay. Ooh, too expensive. Somebody stop me. Oh, you could get blue. Oh, you could customize it. Just have blue in the front or red. Oh, that's so cool. Now I'm looking into the pricing of this. Damn it. Why? Why am I like this? I like this though. I like that. MTP apparently is the brand. But it's not the brand with Prime shipping. So interesting. I've never looked into seatbelt straps before. It's such a world. I mean, I could probably hit up my sister for like a good source. Maybe she knows something that I don't. Maybe she has a better source over in LA than what I could get over here. Okay, that's cool. Looks pretty cheap too to buy. Oh my god, look at all these colors. Looks pretty cheap to buy any roll of it. (2" by 5/10 of yard. 10 yards. Okay, 10 yards. How long is a yard? I could buy 25 yards. How long is 10 yards? Google shall tell me. Yard to feet. 3 feet. Okay. How long is this distance, guys? Haha. That's only a foot. That's only 2 feet. Okay. So 10 yards. Okay. So if I get like, I could get like $100 worth of seatbelt strap and just kind of wing it. I'm digging it. I'm digging it. Repairing it would be pretty cheap. So 30 feet of it. Okay, so 30 feet goes, each one would need like maybe 5 feet. Yeah, that sounds right. So we could get 6 strands, or 6 of them going down here. They're each like 2 inches thick. Probably need them every like, how many inches apart would they need to be? Probably like 2 inches apart, honestly. That's such a long way. Oh, we need so much of it. Anyway, feasibility studies are for later. I could build this structure pretty easily, I think. Most expensive and difficult part would be getting the plywood. No, I'd just be getting these. I do have a car that can grab 8-foot 2x4s, right? Haven't I done that? I've done that. Sure, I built my bed. Those are all 8-footers. Yeah, I could totally do it. Okay. This is a buildable couch. Cool. All right. Well, I guess that's that's the stream. You guys watched me design a couch. If you guys have any ideas or have any furniture that you'd like designed, let me know. Hit me up in Discord or in my DMs of Discord or Instagram, wherever. I can try to design you your perfect furniture and blah blah blah, and yeah. It's much easier to design for a client than it is to design for yourself. Like, this is all practical. Like, none of this is anything I'm interested aesthetically, like, at all. I like that you can use this bottom one as like a shelf for your cups or something, but like other than that. All right, you guys. Well, I think that is enough for tonight. So let's go raid someone. Let's go raid Alex of the Field. And with that, I will wish you guys a happy good night. Thank you guys for watching. Bear luck next time I'm finding a stream. This has been your boy, Very Unemployed. Stop yelling at me, ads. And I'll catch you on the next tea day, which will be Saturday. So you guys have fun, party hard, and drive fast. See you guys on Saturday. Peace.
That's right. That's right. Yeah.
Self-
That's very loud.